So hi and welcome to this tips and tricks series. My name is Nidal Agrabi. I'm senior game designer and 3D environment artist. So in this particular video, we will take a look on how to create a pickup animation. So we will use a character from Mixamo with an animation of pickup, and then we will attach the object to it. So I will show you how to attach objects in Sequencer. So in here I created a folder for my character, which named CHR, so to make it different from the one that comes with the default third-person template. And inside the CHR folder we will import our character. So we'll go to import, and then we will import the animation that we made in Mixamo. So to keep it simple for the sake of this video, because it's not gonna show the animation process or anything related to animation, but the attach and detach in Sequencer. So here I will make sure that I import the animations, and I will say import all or import, and here my character in the content browser. So I will drag the character and I will rotate it to face the camera here. And what I will go to do is I'm gonna here in content, I'm gonna right click here and add new folder, and let's name this cinematics. So I already have one, so I will delete it. And here inside the cinematics folder, I will create a level sequence and I will name it object pick. So double click on this and let's drag our character to Sequencer, and let's load the animation that we exported from Mixamo, and let's extend the timeline to cover the entire range of the animation. So if I hit play now, I can see exactly the animation working fine. But now I need to add something that the character will pick from the ground and will stay at his hand until the end of the animation. But he will pick up the object at some point in the timeline, so maybe in this frame 50 or 94 here, and then he will stay in his hand. So how to do that? It's actually simple. So let's go ahead and create any object that he will pick, for example a cube, and let's give it maybe 0.1 or 0.07, and let's go ahead and navigate in the timeline to where the character will pick up the object. So something in here. Let's move the cube to be right in his hand. Exactly like that. Okay. So that's perfect. Let's now assign a material to this cube to make it noticeable even from distance. So for this I will create a material and I will name it cube, m.cube, sorry. Take the habit of using the naming convention for my materials. Cancel pre-vector. And I will use a multiply node to multiply the color with the intensity. For that I will use a scalar parameter and I will name it glow intensity or multiplier. And I will connect the output of the multiply to the emissive color. And here I will give it, for example, a red color. So I will make the intensity by default 1. I will save and create a material instance out of this one, assign it to the cube, and let's increase the glow. So let's put something very noticeable from distance. Yes, I can see, even from this distance, I can see the cube. So now how to tell Unreal or how to tell Sequencer to attach this object to the character at this frame only, and the frames that are after. So this is very simple. We will take our cube and we will drag it also here into the sequencer. And here, let's click on the plus and navigate to the first option. This attach will allow us to attach any object to any other object in sequencer or in the scene. And here I will attach the cube to the lifting anim Mixamo, which is our character. But before that, I will make sure that the current position should be preserved, because if I go with none, it will zero out the transforms of the object and it will go back to the center of the scene, and I don't want that. I want to keep the position of the actual cube, and then the character will pick up from this position. So I will click preserve current, then I will click again on attach and attach it to our character, and here I will attach it to the right hand bone. So he will ask me about attaching to which bone, because there is a lot of bones in the hierarchy, and I will go to this specific right hand bone, and now our character is picking up our object correctly. So before that, the object is on the ground, and now he will pick it up. And let's add a camera and preview this. Just like that. So maybe like this. And the animation was exported from Mixamo at 30 frames per second, so I will keep the same frame rate to get the accurate result. And here he is picking the object. So you can leave the camera now, and maybe if you want to refine and adjust the cube position inside his hand, you can do that. Yes. So now if we put it here, it's completely correct. He will pick up the object and he will take a look at it. So we need to move it up a bit. Yes. And the interesting thing, it's making two keyframes, one at the beginning of the attaching sequence and one at the end. So this is an indication on where the attach is happening and where it ends. So this is it for this tips and trick lessons, and see you in the next lesson about some other tips and tricks.